want to go ahead and go over Desmos a little more. I'm going to talk about how to solve system of equations using Desmos. So let's say the beauty of this, you can put in any equation, even if it's not solved for y, and solve the equation. I'm going to back off a little bit, show the equation. So I'm going to put both equations in. And it will show me where the two lines intersect at. And I'll be able to scroll to that point to show me where those equations are. Now, there's other ways of doing this. As you can see, I randomly put these equations in. That's why they don't come out nicely, to give me my x and y values. But it will give me the equations that I need. So that's two linear equations. This also can be done with quadratics. Let's say I've got the equations 2x squared, going down there, plus 6x minus 18. And I want to find out, let me set it equal to y. Now you don't have to set it equal to y, but it's a nice thing. I'm going to find out where that in the linear equation y equals 2x plus 1 works out, where they intersect at. Put my pointer over it and I can highlight where they are. My x is 2.24. My y would be 5. It's going to happen at 5.481. Same thing over here. I can find out that it's going to intersect it at 2 spots. This is also useful if I was going to solve an equation with this idea. Instead of just putting it this way, you can also solve quadratic equations quickly. So I'm going to put in y equals x squared minus 6x plus 19. Now, I want it equal to 20. So I'm not going to put equals 20. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here y equals 20. I don't see my line. Oh, it's up here. Ah, look, I can find out where my equation would be 20. I can find out the two values of x that will work. I do not see how I can get there. We go. I'm at negative 0.182 is 20, and at 6.162 is also 20. The one I hit before was 0.20. It tells me the value of, if I put x in it, not x in this equation, but if I just put, I want to find out what the value would be for the bottom equation if x was 0. So that's one way of solving these equations. Now, I also can do, if I want to find out what different x values I put in and get, I can go to click to my little gear, and I will click on that gear, and it will give me a table of values. So it will tell me for what values. Let's say I want to find out what this would be if I put 7 in here. It will tell me directly. I can put any values in x, and it will solve for y. This will tell me different spots. I also can tell where the maximum or minimum is. My minimum here is at, of 10, is at 3. So if it asks where does the minimum occur, it's 3, and the minimum value is 10. Because parabolas, when they're like the letter U, you have a minimum. That's just a couple of different things to do with quadratic functions. You can also find out where quadratics intersect at.